Love and Light Paulinians. I'm Ina Fontanilla.
And I'm Yani Santiago, and welcome to Solatium, your number one stop for peace, positivity, and solace.
Get ready to sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode. Are you ready?
Ready when you are.
Okay, so as you can see, we have a new co host. Vincent decided to take a little bit of a vacation, and Yani is a grade 11 student,
Yes.
STEM
Um,
student.
yes.
Woo! Complete opposites. But yeah, so today, new year, new co-host, and we're going to be talking about some topics that is
Yes.
fitting for this new year. So, how are you feeling? Did you jump this new year?
No, I don't need to jump. I'm already tall enough.
Okay, flex. I
Yes.
jumped so
Flex.
many times because I need to grow. But anyway, so today we're going to talk about, let's just get straight into the thing, cancel culture at this day and age. So, I have a question for you. What do you think about cancel culture? Is it good? Is it not good? What's your stance on it?
Well, if you think about cancel culture, it can be good if you use it correctly. And once you abuse something, like you abuse canceling somebody, now it can turn into a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like canceling people for what they did in the past. That's just wrong.
Mhm.
How about you?
I think it's a good thing to bring out some things from the past so that they can like take accountability from it. But for me, cancel culture is just ridiculous right now. When it first started during 2014, it was good. But now it's just like, it's an excuse not to hear people's sides. Like, you know, the people involved in the
Yeah.
problem. People tend to like just side with one person and not know the
The
whole
other story.
story. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Sometimes, like most of the time, famous people get canceled, but
Yes.
sometimes, people that aren't really that well known get canceled and then they get famous for being canceled. Do you know anybody? Does it ring a bell?
Nah, I don't know anybody who got famous because of getting canceled, but do you know somebody who got famous?
Yeah, I
because of getting
do.
canceled?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm
It's
having
Gwyneth
ideas right now.
Chua. It's the Poblacion girl. I actually did not know her name. I just knew her as the Poblacion girl.
She was trending for like a week or so.
Yeah, she was. But I wasn't really much on like my social media accounts. But yeah, it's ridiculous. So let's talk about Gwyneth Chua and how she is just so irresponsible.
Yes.
Um,
Super
so
irresponsible.
yeah, what do you know actually about the story?
Well, based from what I heard, she was coming home from the US
Mm-hmm.
and then she was supposed to quarantine in a hotel for like, I don't know how many days, but I think it's 5 days. But she skipped quarantine and then
Yeah.
proceeded to party in Poblacion, Makati. That's why
Yeah.
the nickname Poblacion Girl.
Mm-hmm.
She partied in Makati, and then a few days later, she found out she has COVID. And
Yeah.
guess what her variant is? Guess what variant she spreaded?
Omicron, of
Yeah,
course.
Omicron.
But yeah, as far as I know, I did like a research about it because I wanted to like talk about it and inspire people not to do that. So
Yes.
actually, it was before Christmas. So this happened last year.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it was on December 23.
Yes,
Yes.
December 23. And then she was like, she had symptoms after a couple of days, like 4 days, I think. And then she infected about 15 people. Because like she didn't just party in Poblacion, Makati. She went to another restaurant after that.
Oh,
I know. And then
that's so responsible.
I know, it's so irresponsible. Staff members got infected, her friends got infected. In that time as well, she was boasting about like not quarantining at all. Is quarantining a word? That's a word.
I don't
But
know.
like,
That's the word now.
it's a word now.
New word.
She skipped totally. She didn't even quarantine for like a day. like from here, she like
Weird
amazing.
flex. Weird flex, but okay.
But yeah, so she apparently is privileged enough to skip and not quarantine at all because like she has connections and stuff. Why are you going to boast about that?
Yeah, there's nothing to boast about that. That's just you sound like a spoiled brat.
Exactly. It's like I don't even know. Why would
That's so wrong because doing something so irresponsible, you shouldn't even be proud about that. You shouldn't even tell other people if you do something like that. Because
yeah.
it's just you're flexing na. I'm not following the rules. Like that.
Exactly. It's I don't like her. And it's
Same.
kind of
I don't like.
what do you think about her being cancelled? I think it's just like sometimes people can get very offensive.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you think that like she deserved it?
Well, I do think she deserves it because what she did could possibly send us to another lockdown because of the
Mhm.
surge right now. You know what surge right now in COVID cases? There's a ton of COVID cases per day. Right now.
How many?
Well, I think from the last time I checked, it was 28,000. Am I wrong or am I right?
I don't
It was
know.
28,000.
I thought it was like 30K plus.
Oh,
but
the
yeah.
other day it was 30K plus, but right now it's
And
just
then it
1,000.
went down.
Yes.
Ooh. I think people can be horrible. And sometimes they criticize just so they can say something. And I think I don't want to say she deserved it, but like I don't know. I felt
Like-
bad for her to some like extent
Okay.
because like she did deserve getting cancelled. But I don't know cuz like I saw some comments and like some posts about her that it's
Send
just
death threats like that.
yes, like sending death threats to her is just
That's below the
another
belt.
level. Yeah,
Yes.
that's horrible. Giving her like constructive criticism is good, but like death threats is just ridiculous. It's horrible. I don't know why people do that, but
True.
yeah,
Paulinians, don't send death threats.
yes, please
That's
don't.
just wrong.
It's very wrong. So let's talk about the hotel that she stayed in. Like
Yes.
that is a quarantine hotel, right?
Yes,
And
it's-
like they take in a lot of people and they know the stuff to do, the steps to do, and like I'm very skeptical about the
new word
fact,
again. New word.
skeptical about the fact that she got out. And how do you get out? Like how? I don't understand. Maybe because of her connections and stuff, but it's very irresponsible. I think the hotel just apologized. What? And they were like, "We're gonna be
An
responsible
apology isn't
next
enough."
time." I know. But yeah. So as of right now, I think Gwyneth Chua is gonna go to court. With what
So
she's done.
She should.
Yeah, she deserves it. But
Sure.
right now it died down. The Poblacion girl talk on the internet died down. Mostly what I see right now is like everybody freaking out about Omicron and everybody getting sick after New Year's. Scary. A lot of people in my house right now are sick, and it's scary.
Same. My sister's sick. My daddy's sick. My mom is sick. Everybody's sick.
How about you?
Oh.
Are you?
Nah, I'm just sick of it.
So funny. But yeah, I'm not sick. My dad's kind of sick. Other people in here are sick, so that's fun and scary. So you mentioned to me before the cases of COVID. A couple of days ago, it was 30 plus, and now it's like
Yeah.
28, and we have Omicron. Oh, did
Yes.
you hear? Did you hear about that case in Israel? The pregnant woman getting a combination of COVID and influenza.
Oh, Florona.
Yeah, Florona.
Basically, right now the world is just, you know what a
I
mess.
know we're in shambles, but like, a lot of like people in the DOH were asked like, what should we do? There's like Florona, there's like Omicron. basically a guy. I'm so sorry, I forgot the name of the man, but like I saw it in the news. Yes, I watched the news, and he was like, get your flu shots, like against influenza, against pneumonia. Of course, get your boosters. If you're not vaccinated yet, get vaccinated, because apparently the pregnant woman wasn't vaccinated.
Ooh,
So
that's risky.
yeah, I don't know any updates about it yet. I just get sad thinking about, certain things, but, we have to be safe and we have to check out what's happening in the world right now. So, with that being said, please don't get out. Because, like, I'm seeing some of the people that I know on Instagram and they post it. They, like, go to malls and stuff.
Yeah, and then 7 days later, they're sick.
They're sick. 7 days,
Sick.
they're like, oh, I'm sick. Oh my God, that is so scary. But like, yeah, so please stay safe, not just for yourself,
But
but
for
for
others
like,
also.
yeah, for others. Because see, Gwyneth Chua infected 15 people. One person can infect 15 people. Imagine that. That is just so
That's a
scary.
lot.
That's a lot of people. But yeah, we're not going on a lockdown yet, but I think we're on the road to going through
We're
that
definitely on the
path.
road to
Yeah.
another lockdown.
So my advice is just like stay
Stay
at
at home.
home. If you don't need to go out, don't go out. Just wait a little bit.
And if you're gonna go out, just go out because it's essential and you.
Yeah, where it's really needed. Put it in your bag or in your pocket. Rubbing alcohol, hand sanitizers, wear your face masks, wear your face shields. We need to wear face shields again. That's
Oh,
okay.
we do?
I think so.
Oh,
I don't know in Bulacan, but we're on alert level 3, right?
yes, we are.
So, yeah, just be safe, everybody. It's so scary getting the virus right now because, like, even if you just get a cold, you have to treat it as if you have COVID. So,
Just so that we could be safe.
yeah, so that we can be safe. So, do you have any advice to people in being safe? Do you have like any specific tips?
Well, if you ever do have the signs or symptoms,
Mm-hmm.
like I suggest you should isolate yourself from the other members of the family because COVID can spread easily.
Yeah.
I had COVID once, so I really know how much it could spread so easily.
Yeah.
And so if you have the symptoms, just stay on your room. If you don't have your own room, I suggest to isolate yourself. I'm sure your family will provide you with your own personal space whenever
Yeah.
you get sick. Also, don't go out. Yes, let's say that COVID will not kill you, but COVID can kill. That's a possibility. COVID can kill others.
Yeah.
Not
Especially like
everyone is immune.
yeah, like the people who have comorbidity, senior citizens, and especially the little ones that have not been
Yeah.
vaccinated yet. So please be safe. It's just scary right now. Like you don't feel it because we're not on a lockdown yet. Because like before, right, we went on like so many lockdowns and like many CQs, like ECQ and ECQ.
GCQ. and
GCQ, MGCQ. Yeah, but right now we're not. I'm starting to like feel it slowly because there are checkpoints now. But like I guess some people don't feel it. They just go out. Before we end this episode, we always have like a parting message. This was made by Vincent. Shout out. It's my turn this podcast. It's gonna be your turn next time. So I don't really know what to say. Be responsible. I think with all of the topics that we discussed today, being responsible is one of the main themes.
Yeah.
Like the moral of the whole episode is be responsible. Don't be like Gwyneth Chua. Even if
Like
you're privileged.
other people who get infected because they're
Yeah.
not responsible enough to take care of themselves when going
Yeah,
outside.
exactly. Like, if you're privileged enough, if you have the choice not to quarantine, don't choose that path. Go quarantine. It's just a couple of days. It's gonna be fine. It's for the safety of other people, So Be responsible. Don't be like Gwyneth Chua. Don't go out just because you want to. We're still experiencing a pandemic. Okay?
We're still in
So,
the middle of one.
yeah,
Yes.
we're in a vulnerable state. Our country hasn't like,
They haven't flattened the curve yet.
yeah, they haven't flattened the curve yet. It's just like, but yeah,
Up
so
now.
be responsible.
Yes.
Be a responsible, if you're a Paulinian watching this, be a responsible Paulinian. Be a responsible
Get your
individual.
shots.
Yes, boosters. If you can get your boosters, get your boosters. So yeah, that ends our podcast for today, the episode. Any last words, Yani?
I shall return.
You shall return on the next episode. I hope you enjoyed listening to us. I hope you like Yani. I hope you still like me. We'll be back hopefully next time, and we're going to be talking about new fun things. Make sure to check out the SPCB Facebook page.
And the Paulinian Prism Facebook page for more great content and updates. Also, don't forget to tell your classmates, teachers, friends, and family about this podcast.
Thanks so much for listening to an episode of Solatium, your number one stop for peace, positivity, and solace. We hope you learned something new today. Don't forget to take care of yourself, be kind, and be safe. I came up with like a tagline. You wanna hear it?
Yes, I want to hear it.
Be smart, healthy, and don't get a flu. Also, vote wisely this 2022.
Oh, it rhymes.
I'm
Bars.
so witty. Okay,
Yes.
that's it. I'm Ina Fontanilla.
Name Yani Santiago yan.
See you next time for the next episode. Love and light.